I've decided that I'm going to do a low buy year in 2025. I am someone who adores clothing. I have tried to declutter. For example, I have 46 blazers. I filmed a decluttering video. I decluttered 2. I have 35 handbags. I have a ridiculous collection of shoes. Like, I tried to film a little cute curated shoe collection, like for fall and winter. I showed you I was gonna say 30. That was an exaggeration. I showed you 20 shoes. Like, I have more than I could ever need. And I know I am so privileged to be in this position. I have collected things since I was 15, right? I started collecting handbags when I was 15, right? My grandma, I've gotten so many things from my grandma. I've gotten so many things from my mom. And they're also collectors of nice pieces of clothing, right? And accessories and stuff. So I'm very privileged to be in this position. But I'm just going into this year feeling like I don't need anything. Like, I'm browsing once in a while, like for an Hermes Click H bracelet or for like an Hermes Kelly. But that's literally everything I want at the moment. I feel like 2025 will be the year where I keep consistent with the number of things I have, right? I try to declutter. Backtrack. My vision, right, with my wardrobe is having just super nice things, but not that many of them, right? I would rather have a smaller collection of perfect items versus having so many things that I'm just like, meh, this is okay, you know? I want to have a wardrobe with only items that I'm just like, OMG, OMG, I am obsessed, right? That's how I want to feel when I open my wardrobe. I want everything to just be amazing, stunning, gorgeous, fabulous, right? And the thing is, like I said, I tried to declutter. I'm failing miserably. Like, anytime I try to declutter anything, I'm just like, that is fabulous. So I think the path with the least resistance to me having at least like the same amount of things at the end of 2025 as I go into 2025 now in January, right? It's just to buy fewer things. Groundbreaking, I know, right? But I want to just slow down my consumption. I did a low buy year back in 2023, right? And then I allowed myself to buy 20 things. I don't want 20 more things. I think like one thing per quarter and then one additional thing for my birthday, right? 5 things. If I get out of this year, 2025, with only adding 5 additional things to my wardrobe that are like those perfect, like OMG amazing things, I would be so happy with that. Now, I bought 30 things in 2024, right? When I say things, I mean clothing, shoes, handbags, jewelry, like belts, like accessories, right? Whatever I consider to be in the realm of what is my wardrobe, right? That's what I mean when I say things. In 2024, I bought 30 things, and that's quite a lot, no? I've been decluttering here and there, like I said, not very successfully, but I guess that I've decluttered more than I've bought. You know, because I've decluttered things that I'm just like never going to wear, that I know I'm never going to wear. Like the things I bought when I was 15 that were from like H&M and stuff that I know. Like, I have so many things in my wardrobe that I would pick before I pick that H&M blazer to wear, right? So I know I'm not going to wear those. So those I've decluttered. So now my declutters are more difficult, hence why I'm choosing the path of a low buy year. I mean, let's see how it goes. Probably we're gonna sit here in January 2026 and be like, oh my god, I failed my low buy year. But even if I fail, right, the intention is there. I have so many things. I don't even have time to wear all of these things. And like I said, I know I am so privileged to sit here and feel like I have so many things and I don't even have time to wear all of them. Like, if anything, I need more events or more like occasions to wear my things too. I don't need more clothing. I have enough clothing. I need more of a life. That's what I need. Roasting myself. Love it. Oh my god, stunning. I already know the things that work for me, right? I adore blazers, I adore trench coats, I adore luxurious coats, I adore turtlenecks, cashmere turtlenecks to be specific. I adore a mini skirt, I adore a pair of jeans, right? I adore like a trouser. I adore a riding boot, a jodhpur, like a luxurious handbag. And I already have a plethora, a variety of items in these categories, right? So I don't need more, right? But let's talk about my rules for my little no buy. I realize now that I have so much space above my head versus what I should, but I'm sitting so comfortably down here, so I guess you just get more space. I mean, we're holding space for the low by year, no? Okay, so like I already briefly mentioned, I will allow myself to buy 5 things. For these 5 items, there's no budget. So if I want to buy super luxurious, expensive things, I can. I don't think I will because I already have so many luxurious, nice things. I think these 5 things will rather be, like, if I find something that I'm just like, I need that. I feel like that would make my style better, then I will buy it. 1 thing per quarter. If I don't buy 1 thing in Q1, for example, like if I don't buy 1 thing in a quarter, I accrue that for another quarter, right? So a total of 5 things. 1 per quarter, 1 for my birthday, because a birthday splurge is mandatory. Everyone has to hold space for buying themselves a little nice thing for their birthday. I'm not saying everyone has to buy a wardrobe item, that is just my poison of choice, right? Pick your own poison is what I'm trying to say. And if I want to buy more, then I'll just have to declutter something. I mean, 1 in, 1 out is what everyone does with their wardrobe, right? So I think I should try that too. But that is beyond the 5 items, right? I think if I buy something, if I buy another blazer, I have to declutter a blazer to make space for the new blazer, right? Making sure that we think through, like, is this blazer that I'm trying to buy, is it better than anything else in my wardrobe, right? Or am I just buying it because it's a fabulous piece, but in reality I already have 44 fabulous blazers, so do I really need another fabulous one? Would I sacrifice one of my 44 blazers for this new blazer, right? That is the mindset I'm trying to get into, to just make sure that I appreciate the things that I have more and consider them in the purchases that I'm trying to take in, right? Consider the little collection you already have before you add something new, which I think has been my downfall many times, because on this channel I talk about style opportunities quite a lot, right? I think focusing on the style opportunity that thing brings in is so powerful, but sometimes I get swept up and like, oh my god, that is an Hermes blazer on Sellpy for 200 euros. Of course I need it. And then I don't think about the style opportunity it brings. Not saying the Hermes blazer I bought last year didn't bring a new style opportunity, right? But sometimes I get swept up in purchases, don't think about what I already have. And that's probably how I ended up with 44 blazers and 35 handbags, right? So, if I want to buy something new beyond my 5 pieces, then I have to declutter something in that category to make space for the new item, to make sure that I end at only +5 items versus what I already have in my wardrobe in 2024. Now, what's included, you may ask? Everything that makes up an outfit, right? The shoes, the clothing, the accessories, like handbags, scarves, watches, jewelry, jackets. What else makes up an outfit? Belts. Like anything that makes up an outfit is included. I'm not a makeup girly, clearly. In skincare, I'm not gonna tell myself to not buy skincare because I think skincare and taking care of yourself is key. If I need a new pair of running shoes, I'm not gonna include that because I think focusing on your health first and foremost is the most important. Like if I need new gym clothes, which I know I don't because I used to be a fitness girly and I used to collect Lululemon clothing, so I have a lifetime supply of Lululemon clothing. I mean, you see how I collect other things, that collection was a similar obsession to like handbags and normal clothes. I collected Lululemon clothes like there was no tomorrow. And I had a new Lululemon outfit for every day, right? So this is just in my DNA. I collect things. I'm a curator. I'm a collector, right? So I doubt I will need new gym gear, but new running shoes I need once in a while, right? If I need a new scrunchie to put my hair up, I'm not gonna say that I can't buy that. If I need, like I said, skincare, if I need a new mascara, if I need a new whatever, like that is fine. But just what makes up the outfit is my poison in this world, right, of collecting too many things or buying too many things. Other things that are not included, obviously socks, underwear, like white t-shirts, the t-shirts I wear underneath my clothes to make sure that my cashmere sweaters don't get like, I don't know, skin on them. The things that are the things that make my outfit stand the test of time, I'm not gonna skimp out on. I'm not gonna include those. And the same with brand collaborations. Something I adore so much with having this channel is that I, here and there, get to try out something from a new brand. I've had the pleasure to work with so many nice brands, in my opinion, in 2024, and I don't want to do less of that. I think that's, like I said, something that brings me joy with having this channel. Obviously, what brings me the most joy is just chatting with you guys in the comments and hearing your thoughts and opinions on what I'm talking about. That's like why I'm having this channel. Like, I recognize all of your screen names, and chatting with you is the most fun for me in having this channel, right? But the second best thing is getting to collaborate with brands. And in 2024, I had the opportunity to collaborate with some really nice brands, in my opinion, like Oleata, like Linear, like Goelia, like Magic Mind, obviously. And I think it's so fun to get to see what their brand is all about and get to try out the pieces and get to review it to you guys and talk about my experience with the brand and if I would recommend those things to you and stuff like that, right? I think that's a joy of having this channel, and that's not something I want to do less of in 2025, right? Obviously, when collaborating with brands, I am mindful of the pieces I pick, and I only pick the things that I would buy, right? If I wasn't collaborating with the brand. I'm not taking things just to take things, right? For example, I've had brands like Temu, like Halara, like Shein, stuff like that reach out, and other brands with just polyester clothing, and they're offering me money to talk about their things, and I'm just like, I'm not interested, right? I'm not taking things just to take things. I'm collaborating with brands that I want to collaborate with. And if I don't think it suits my videos, and if I don't think it suits like what we talk about on this channel, then I wouldn't work with them. And obviously, the biggest why of all of this is just that I want to continue to hone in on my personal style. Obviously, my luxurious equestrian cafe style narrative is not changing. I think that feels very true to me and to my style, right? I want to lean into my signature style more. I think buying more things just clouds my judgment a little bit, especially when I already have so many things. And I don't want to open my wardrobe and just feel overwhelmed, which is kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. And I don't think having so many things makes my signature style better. So I want to hone in on my style. I don't want to add more things. I want to be very conscious and kind of like curated in what I buy, right? Which I will have to be if I'm only going to buy 5 things. If I buy more than 5 things, I'll have to declutter something, which at this point is getting very difficult, as we've seen in my decluttering videos. But the thing is with this, I don't want to, like, if I see something in my wardrobe that I'm like, meh, I'm not super impressed with this. Like, if I try to wear it, then I'm just like, nah, that's not it. I don't want to hold out on decluttering those things just, like, in case I want to buy something. So I'm not going to hold myself back from decluttering just for the potential opportunity of decluttering something easily if I find something else to buy. I think that won't make my style better, which is why it's important for me to have that why of I want to hone in on my personal style. I want to create more style videos. I know those are not my most kind of engaged with and stuff. I enjoy filming those so much, so they're probably gonna be they're probably gonna be a more reoccurring theme on this channel. Obviously, my favorite videos are the wardrobe updates, and we'll obviously continue with those because when I buy something, it's gonna be something good, so we have to continue with the wardrobe updates. Guys, this was everything that I wanted to tell you in the wardrobe low buy thingy. We've been talking about this for way too long anyway, so it's time for me to love you and leave you. Will you do a low buy year in 2025? Have you ever done a low buy year? Do you have any tips and tricks for me going into this low buy year? Obviously, I did one in 2023, right? So I do have some experience with a low buy year, but I'm by no means an expert. That was my first low buy year, and I think I gave myself a little bit too much leniency to just go crazy and buy whatever I wanted, even though it wasn't a low buy year. So your tips and tricks and anything low buy year related in the comments would be greatly appreciated to help me on this little journey. Obviously, we'll talk about the low buy year as we go through the year. Any fails, any successes, any learnings, stuff like that. So do keep your little eyes peeled. If you like this video, consider giving it a little thumbs up and subscribing to my channel because that does help out my teeny tiny channel a lot. I put out videos on Thursdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. Swedish time, so I hope to see you back here then. And until my next video, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.